Bow bow. Boo doo. Doo 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 boo doo boo doo doo boo boo. Hi Pebbles, hope y'all are having a good day. I'm just getting everything rigged up. Post that. Post this. Now everyone will know I'm live. I am doing my first ever Nuzlocke starting today. If you don't know what a Nuzlocke is, I will explain the rules in just a sec. Let me just get chat up so we can see how pretty you all are. Okay, so I bought Pokemon Leaf Green. We're gonna do our first ever Nuzlocke. This is like a thing I'm doing in addition to other stuff because in March it is Brain Injury Awareness. So it is Brain Injury Awareness Month. We are doing an ongoing donathon for that. I have a goal of $500. We're at $280 currently. We have prizes like karaoke streams and other stuff like that at every $75. If you've never heard of a Nuzlocke is when you can only catch the first Pokemon that you meet on each route. So if I encounter a Pidgey, then I catch a Pidgey, or I get nothing. If I see a Caterpie, then I catch a Caterpie, or I catch nothing. If the Pokemon hits 0 HP, they are dead forever, and they go in the box, and I can't use them anymore. I am not doing any of the extended Nuzlocke rules. I am using the rule where if I've already encountered a Pokemon, I don't have to catch that Pokemon again. So, for example, if I catch a Pidgey on Route 1, I don't have to catch a Pidgey on Route 2. And that's it. And I also have to give them nicknames so that when they die, it's more emotional for me. So, we are gonna boot this baby up. And I am going to switch my monitors so that it is. There we go. Alright. It's Nidorino and Gengar! They're so cute. I love Nidorino. I like Gengar too. I can't hear the music, by the way, so I'm just making up music in my head. Yeah, it's the boy, the Venusaur. Press start. Okay. Various battles will be explained in order of importance. Okay, great. In the world in which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is the biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. There we go. Hello there, glad to meet you. Hi, Atomic. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? My name, will my name actually fit in this? That would be nice. I don't think it would. Let's see. No. So I'm just going to go with Saku because my actual full name never fits. It never fits. Right, so your name is Saku. Yes, that is my name. How's my audio, Atomic? It sounded good to me, but if you want me to raise the game volume. Oh, what are these new starters? Are these real, Atomic, or are these fake? I have thoughts. Oh my god. Atomic's like just DMing me stuff. Am I excited for the new one, the new Pokemon. They just announced the Pokemon zoom up. Well, I'm just that good. I like the middle starter. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? His name is... Who is messaging me so much? Oh my god. What? 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 Nobody says anything to me for hours, and then as soon as I go live, I get 46 messages. What? Let me see what's going on. I just want to make sure everyone's okay. Okay, everything is good. You're fine, Atomic. I was just checking because was his name Sniffer? Yes. That's right, I remember now. His name is Sniffer. Saku, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Okay, I'm going to teach you all how to be an elite Pokemon trainer. First, you go to this thing. Saku booted up the PC. What would you like to do? Item storage. Withdraw item. There's a potion in here. You didn't put a potion in here, but there's a potion in there. So, always check that when you start off. So remember, we're doing a Nuzlocke. This is my first Nuzlocke. This is also thanks for the Brain Injury Association of America. So, if you would like to donate to that cause, please do. Let's see. What do we got here? Let me see what we got here. Okay. Mom, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Also, Pokemon trainers leave home when they're 10. I like them at the ripe old age of 10 years old. Let's talk to all these people. Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via the PC. That would be pretty cool. Is that right? Oh, look. Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Well, thank God you explained that. Pallet Town. Shades of your journey await. Alright. Let's go see what the old man wants. What are you nerds doing? Professor Oak may not look much, but he's an authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Okay, that's your whole thing? That's all you got? I study Pokemon. Well, you both are just... Oh, no. What do you want, Sniffer? What are you doing here? What? What? It's only Saku? Gramps isn't around? I'm leaving. I ain't staying here with your stinky ass. Get away from me. Smelly. Smelly. Hey, wait, don't go out! It's unsafe! Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know here, come with me. Ba 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 ba. I am so happy. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Hello. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Sniffer, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Saku, there are 3 Pokemon here. Haha, the Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I only have these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Let me see here. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Sniffer. You can have one, too. Alright, let me see here. I see. Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. So, Saku, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur. I am gonna show you all the portraits. Squirtle is your choice. It's one worth raising. So, Saku, you've decided on the water Pokemon Squirtle. Ah, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. I want you to know that when I search Pokemon on Twitter, all of my top suggestions are you. That's bullshit. I don't believe you, Atomic. I don't believe you! So, Saku, you're claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander? I will be choosing this one. I will be picking Bulbasaur. It's my first Pokemon ever was Bulbasaur. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Saku, you received Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. Do you want to give it a nickname? Yes. Alright, what am I going to name Bulbasaur? I'm going to name you... let's see... What to name a Bulbasaur? I have to think of a good name for you. I'm gonna name you... Let's name you Fang. Because they got them little twofers. Yeah, your name's Fang. Fang the Bulbasaur. I'll take this one then. Sniffer received the Charmander for Professor Oak. You're gonna want to fight, and I know you're bullshit. Wait, Saku, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Yeah, bring it on, Stinky Joe. I'll slap your dick off. First battle. Rival Sniffer would like to battle. Rival Sniffer sent out Charmander. Ba-ba-ba-ba, go Fang. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, for Pete's sake. So pushy as always. Saku, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Alright, I know Tackle and Growl. Growl! Ah! Lowering the foe's stats will put you at an advantage. Okay, you dealt some damage, but... Bueno Tackle 2! Inflicting damage on the foe is key to any battle. Oh shit. Tackle! Okay. Well, that's why we carry a potion, everybody. Sometimes critical hits happen, and that is a bad luck for me. Thank you, Professor. I already know. Keep your eyes on your Pokemon's HP. It will fade if its HP drops to 0. I'm really glad that we used... Boof! Really glad that we used... Hey. I'm really glad that we used... Growl, because that would have sucked. Alright, Fang. Whew. Good job, buddy. Fang gained 69 experience. Hey! 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 I'm not gonna lie. That was a little nerve-wracking because I'm like, oh no, I don't want to lose Fang already. That would be the end of the run. Max HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. Alright. Player defeated rival Sniffer. What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Saku got 80 points for winning, or $80. I got money. I'm rich. Who wants to touch me? I'm rich. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Saku, Gramps, smell you later. Alright, so I'm going to show you all some cool stuff that's in this area. I am not doing any of the bullshit healing rules where you can only heal at Pokemon centers or, like, one time. You should take... She's like Atomic's mom. She's like, you should take a quick rest and eat 6 pies. Okay, so your mom will heal your Pokemon because there's no Pokemon Center in Pallet Town because it's a small town. And then you can come to Sniffer's house. And his sister's here. Saku, I heard you had a battle against Sniffer. I wish I'd seen that. It's a big map of the Kanto region. Now this would be useful. We will talk about this again. I'm giving you all the tips, Atomic, so when you do your Nuzlocke, you'll be able to succeed. Route 1. Alright, we don't... Also, it doesn't count until I can actually catch Pokemon. Ooh, it's a Pidgey. And just like Ash, I won't be able to catch this Pidgey. Because... BAM! I don't have any Pokeballs yet. You know Tackle too, eh? Tackle! Poof. Tackle! It's just a tackle fight. Tackle! Poof. Get out of here! Get out of here! Grr, Fang! Fang is unstoppable! My very first Pokemon. The first Pokemon I ever had, I bought the strategy guide. I'm gonna try to avoid fights here, because there's no real point to fighting when I can't catch it. In addition to which, I can't really heal. Another Pidgey. Okay, so that would be a good example. Like, if I catch a Pidgey, I don't have to catch every Pidgey that I see. Pidgey use Tackle. Tackle. You want to get that first, like, good attack as soon as you can, because Tackle's duty. Tackle is, like, the slap fight of Pokemon. You'll send me the clip after. I don't believe... Atomic, are you streaming? Atomic, are you streaming right now? Tackle. Get out of here. Get out of here. Not yet. Atomic, go stream! Fang grew to level 7. Attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. Yeah, baby. Fang learned Leech Seed. Oh, I feel so much better now. We have Leech Seed. We have Leech Seed. It'll be okay now. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I went the wrong way. Another Pidgey. Run! You're only streaming at 12 p.m. You don't send me a clip while I'm streaming, silly crap. Well, I mean, I can't watch it while I'm streaming. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. It's a Rattata. I actually like Rattata. Okay, we're gonna run. I don't want to get into too many fights, like when we're like right at the very, very beginning and I can't catch anything and I can't heal effectively. Alright, we're going right to the Pokemon Center with Fang because our buddy got a little beat up. Heal my Pokemon! Free healthcare, baby! Yes, I would like you to heal my Pokemon. I'll take care of your Pokemon in a few seconds. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Thank you. Please feel free to use that PC in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. Check this out. This is the area that people only use when they have friends, where you can trade Pokemon and stuff. I don't think any of that stuff works in this, because they were like, there's not going to be online play. But you used to be able to go and battle people. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing your Pokemon. I won't be. I won't be. You want to know about the 2 kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon? Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Alright, go to the Pokemon Mart. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. Yes, I did. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Saku received Oak's parcel from the Pokemon Mart clerk. Saku put Oak's parcel in the key items pocket. Can I buy stuff? Okay, so you can't buy anything until you do a few things. So the early part of the game is like another 10 minutes or so. But then you can, it opens up very quickly. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. What are you learning? Be sure to read what's on the blackboard carefully. The blackboard lists Pokemon status problems during battle. I already know all the Pokemon statuses. I don't need to know them from you. I'm an elite Pokemon trainer. I'm the best Pokemon trainer ever. All right, we're gonna get back. I want to get my. I want to get a second Pokemon. All right. All right. I could have avoided that grass too, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Life goes on. All right, let's go give Professor Oak his parcel. I would like my Pokeballs and to be able to buy things. Hi, Professor Oak. Oh, Saku, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me. Saku delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. Sniffer Gramps! I almost forgot. What did you call me for? I'm never going to do the same voice for him. Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Saku, you and Sniffer, take these with you. Saku received the Pokedex from Professor Oak. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Saku received 5 Pokeballs. Yeah, baby! Saku put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball pocket. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. That won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. Try and make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it to me. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis, and I'll tell her not to lend you one, Saku. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. What a dick. Pokemon around the world await you, Saku. We can catch our second Pokemon. Let's go. See, like, then we have, like, you know, a safety Pokemon. We're no longer like, hi, this is Sniffer's sister. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this'll help you. Saku received the town map from Daisy. Saku put the town map in the key items pocket. That's right, I got a town map. Sniffer, you stinky. I was gonna say something really rude, but I'm gonna be nice. All right, we can catch our first Pokemon now. We can catch our first Pokemon. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's Rattata, baby! It's a level 2 Rattata. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Tackle that shit! Bam! Alright, we caught a we're gonna catch this Rattata. We're gonna catch this Rattata. I have Pokeballs. There we go. Pokeball. Pokeball, go! Ah, I caught it! My first wild Pokemon! Rattata was caught. Rattata's data was added to the Pokedex. Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick. It's a common sight in many places. Yeah, baby! What are people messaging about? Atomic. You can message me about the Pokemon stream later. You're literally in my stream. You can message me about it later. I'm gonna name this one. Okay, we're gonna name you. Atomic. Atomic will be like literally in a collab with me. No, I'm not naming it. I'm not naming any Pokemon after my friends. I'm not, because then people come in and are like, I'm gonna name it Mickey. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. It's Mickey Mouse. I've done that before where I name Pokemon after friends and then people get jealous and they get mad and I don't want to deal with it, so I'm not doing it anymore. It's a Pidgey. It's a Pidgey. Tackle. Boom. Wild Pidgey used Tackle. Boom. tackle back. Boom. Boom! Fang is unstoppable. Fang and Mickey, this is where our Pokemon journey begins. I want to get as many Pokemon as I can as quickly as possible so that we can have a little team. So this is back in the day when experience in Pokemon worked very differently. You do not get experience for catching Pokemon. You do not get experience for Pokemon who did not participate in a battle. You get the experience that you earn only from battling. So, like, Mickey does not get experience just for being in the party when I catch something else. Okay. We definitely want to get Mickey leveled up. Because level 2 is a very dangerous place for Mickey to be. So, we're going to do a little... Mickey is a weakling? How dare you? Why are you being mean to Mickey? He's a baby. He's a little baby mouse. We just met him. I named him after Mickey Mouse. You love Mickey Mouse. It's a Spearow. My daddy loves Pokemon. Okay, cool. Everyone does. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. You do love Mickey Mouse. You're just mad because I didn't name him after you. That's your gel. Also, my squad is all boys right now. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest when I go. Okay. Well, now, I've had my coffee, and that's what I needed to get going. What's that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, that Pokedex will automatically update its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I'd better show you then. I do know how to catch a Pokemon. I've already caught... It's a Weedle. Wild Weedle appeared. Old man, are you okay? I'm so old. I'm gonna catch a Pokemon. The old man used a Pokeball. Catch that Weedle, old man. Catch it. He looks like, Gotcha. Weedle was caught. Well, congratulations. You caught a Weedle. There, now tell me that was that educational or not? And here, take this too. Obtain the Teachy TV. Saku put the Teachy TV in the key items pocket. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. I don't need to know about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. I am already the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. I don't have a lot of arrogance about a lot of things, but I do about this. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy 3 of these, because we do not want our Pokemon to die from poison. I will buy 5 Pokeballs. That should be plenty. And I'll buy 4 potions. Alright, that's just in case we get in trouble. And I'll buy 1 Paralyze Heal. Just in case. Alright, I spent all my damn money, and now I'm poor. But, I'm gonna check a couple things. Because, like, some of these are updates. So, Pokedex. Let's see. Alright, I've seen 4 Pokemon, and I own 2. Pokemon. Let's see. Does it tell me summary? Yeah! It does tell me what route I caught you on. That's great. Okay, cool. I thought I was gonna have to write that down, but I couldn't remember. Aw, you have a lonely nature. Little Fang. Little Mickey. Fang and Mickey. We can go ahead and catch our 3rd Pokemon, and then we can do some grinding. And you can't go to the Viridian Gym yet, because it's the last gym. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder where the leader is. He's sucking dicks! I wanna go. Okay, we're on Route 2, which means I am valid to catch another Pokemon. Let's see who it's gonna be. Route 2. Route 2 encounter. Who's it gonna be? It's Pidgey. I'm fine with that. I enjoy a Pidgey. A Pidgey is a fine addition to the squad. Wild Pidgey use Tackle. Jesus Christ! Okay. That's fine. I'll just switch Fagin. That's great. That wasn't harrowing at all. Tackle that bastard. Oh my god. I'm gonna catch you. Get in the ball, Pidgey. Get in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Whew. Level 2 Pidgey, welcome to the squad. Pidgey's data was added to the Pokedex. Tiny bird Pokemon, a common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up sand. Yes, I will give this Pidgey a nickname. What should I name you? You know what? I have just the thing. We'll name you Tuskegee after the Tuskegee Airmen. There you go. Welcome to the squad. Damn, Mickey, like, that's why you don't want level 2. You don't want level 2 vibing in your box, because that shit happens a lot. That happens a lot. You'll get like, oh, that was just a bad, that was just a bad luck. Alright, let's heal you up. Now we have 3 Pokemon, so we are at least, like, reasonably... I have the 3 most basic Pokemon that I could possibly get, by the way. Like, of all the Pokemon in the universe. Of all the Pokemon in the universe, like... It's like, hi, I'm new to Pokemon. Let me guess, you have a Pidgey, a Rattata. Bulbasaur's not basic. Okay, you have Keen Eye. Prevents loss of accuracy. Well, that's handy. You have Overgrow. Okay. And what's Mickey have? Mickey's Bashful. Mickey has Runaway, which makes escaping easier. Okay. Alright. I like these moves. I like what we've got going on. I do want to try to catch a 4th Pokemon. That way we can have our whole squad. Also, I've succeeded at catching all the Pokemon Ash failed to catch. We are going to be a little careful because death lurks around every corner in a Nuzlocke. One bad, mistake can result in you being dead. Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Have you caught one already? Yep. Are you going to the Viridian Forest? It's a natural maze in there. Be careful you don't get lost. I'll be careful. Welcome to the Viridian Forest. Okay, I'm not here for trainer battles yet. We're gonna grind before we do that, but I do want to try to catch something. Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get? It's Pikachu! Wild Pikachu appeared. Go, Mickey. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're just gonna go for a basic tackle. Okay, good. Thundershock shouldn't do too much. It doesn't. That's perfect. We'll go for just a second love tap tackle. Ah! I don't get anything in the Viridian Forest. Well, there'll be no Viridian Forest Pokemon for me. Great. Could have had a 4th Pokemon. Could have had a Pikachu. Everyone would have said I was cool. Everyone would have been like, Saku is such a good Pokemon trainer. He caught a Pikachu. I probably could have caught it with that Pokeball. I just figured, I'm like, oh, well, that didn't do that much damage. I'll just love tap it, and we'll have, an easier catch. See? But that's the thing with Nuzlocks. You got to be very careful. You gotta be very careful, because you'll get, like... The damage is wild. Alright, well... It would have been nice to have a Pikachu, but honestly, Pikachus, we don't really need a Pikachu. An electric type would have been handy. There's not that many in the game, but life goes on. Life goes on. We're gonna basically do... I'll do, like, probably, like, a couple of quick battles here just to get some people some experience. You also have to be careful because you don't want to over-level your Pokemon. Like, you're going to get your starter, and everyone's like, I'm going to use my starter. And it's like, yes, your starter's great. But if you only level up your starter, they're going to out-level you very... Man, Fang is a beast. Fang is a beast. 7 points. Like, I want to get, like... Some... Okay, Mickey's attack went up, defense went up, special defense went up, and speed went up. Fang gained 7 points. So we're going to try to get some experience for Mickey and for Tuskegee. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Mickey. Alright, we'll give you one more battle. And then we'll swap in Tuskegee. Like, you want to get him to at least level 3. Level 2 is like, that's not a good place for us to live. That's not a good place for us to live at all. Boom. And I don't have to worry about catching anything, because I can't. I'll be honest with you, when I went into the Viridian Forest, I was kind of hoping that we might see a Caterpie anyway. The Pikachu would have been nice. But life goes on. Life goes on. Alright. We'll do one more. Alright. Alright, Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind, you missed it. Shit. Okay, Tail Whip. I don't like that Tail Whip. I don't like stat reducing moves on like level 3 Pokemon. It makes me nervous. It makes me very nervous when they're like, I'm going to reduce your stats, and then I'm going to land a crit, and it's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, no thanks. Tackle. Oof. I don't like it on that either. I might even use a potion, to be honest with you. I'm gonna use one just to be safe. I have Leech Seed, but I don't want to do setup fights. See? Tackle. And tackle. Oof. You gotta do the setup fights. Okay, we're level 8. We are doing it. Attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed. We're not the fastest, but we're getting it done, little by little, bit by bit. I would like to get all of my Pokemon a couple of levels if possible. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Yes, I would. Heal my Pokemon. Be very, very careful early in Nuzlocke, because stuff will mess you up. I'm gonna swap Tuskegee in. Are all my Pokemon boys? Boy Squad! Boy Squad! What do you want to bet that Pikachu is female? Would have been the first girl to join the squad. Okay, Rattata. Just a basic, straightforward Rattata. Okay, and we'll swap Fang in. Again, we're just being cautious. We just want to get that first level. Tackle. Bam! Tackle. Bam! Like, we're out of one-hit crit range for this Rattata. Even if it lands, like, a really good, you know, tackle, we're not gonna get, like, swiped by it in one shot. For Fang. For Mickey and Tuskegee, that's a whole other thing. 12, 12. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go heal. Like, don't be afraid to, like, kind of... This is the point to be the most cautious in the game. This is where the things can go the most wrong. This is where the most problems are going to happen. I'm not worried about the first gym because we have, Fang can run through the first gym no problem by himself. Our other Pokemon are not going to be super helpful there, just because normal types and flying types are not great against, okay, another Pidgey. It's a Pidgey versus Pidgey. Let's see if we can do it. Tackle and miss. Yeah! You know tackle. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. See, like, again, you don't have a lot of HP to play with at these low levels. You don't have a lot of HP to play with. One crit, and it's like, well, there goes my flying Pokemon. It's worth it. It's worth it to take it slow. It's worth it to take it, you know, at a nice, even pace. Get those, like, beginner attacks lined up. Get a couple stat points in ya. Don't be afraid to be a little cautious. Someone's gonna come in and be like, I don't know if I'm gonna be that cautious. I'm gonna be cautious. I'm gonna play this cautiously. And again, this is happening. I decided to do this in March. I know it's February, but, like, I'll be doing more of these in March. So March is going to be a lot of Nuzlocke and a lot of scary games. So I'll probably alternate a bit between those things, in addition to the things I do every month anyway. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and do the swap, do the swipe. If I can get to the point where we know Gust, oh, you little dick. That'll make our life a lot easier. Bam! Tackle. Bam! Tackle. See? Like, that crit is terrifying. That crit is terrifying at low levels. And it's good to get Fang some points so we can get Razor Leaf or Vine Whip. I forget. I think he learns Vine. I think he learns Vine Whip first. Because then we'll have a full roster of moves. Leech Seed is great, but Leech Seed is really only good for battles where you are wanting to, like, kind of bring in, you know, a long fight. Like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna throw Leech Seed out because it's going to take me a turn or two to take this Pokemon down. And I'm worried about taking some damage. We're basically going to have Fang carry us through the first gym battle. It's what's going to happen. It's just, it's the reality that we live in. Alright, okay. Fang, shift. Alright, Fang, I believe in you, buddy. Tackle. See, like, the basic attack doesn't do that much. 3, not worried about 3. Tackle. 3, not bad. Boom. We got it. It's ours. We win it. Nobody leveled up. That's okay. Mickey and Tuskegee. You've got to level up carefully. When you get that new move, when you get the move that actually isn't like your first, you know, like, hi everybody, I know Tackle, then your Pokemon are ready. They can open up a little bit. They can do more. Until then, it's like anything could be death. Death is around every corner. Death is lurking around every corner. Man, I am an idiot. I have, like, very, very few Pokemon locations. And missing that Pikachu, like, the chances of getting that encounter are not great. And everyone's gonna watch this and be like, Sokka's dumb as hell. Alright, tackle. It knows tail whip. I don't like that. I don't like that it used tail whip. I don't like that it knows tail whip. I'm switching. I'm switching. Stretch. Okay. I'm switching. I don't like it. I don't like it when they use setup moves and it has a level advantage and it has tackle. Like, nah, I'm not losing a Pokemon. I only got 3. I only have 3, and I don't want to lose any of them if I can avoid it. Bam! Get the hell out of here. Tuskegee is level 3. Yeah, baby! Get that defense speed. Okay, cool. 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 We like all of that. Let's heal up our Pokemon. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Also, I find it funny that, like, every person on TikTok who's doing Leaf Red, Fire Red, Leaf Green is, like, talking about how to, you know, the best teams, and they're all basically recommending the same 6 Pokemon. Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon, don't you? It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. Okay, I'm going to show you all a little trick. So thus far, the Pokemon that you've seen for the most part are pretty basic. What? Who's you? This isn't the trick. This is just a potion. Pick the Pokemon you like. Yeah, like, everyone's like, oh, there's a little variance, but people are like, everyone's like, use Jolteon. Use, you know, and I'm like, you can use whatever Pokemon you want. Alright, so, Route 22. Picking a meta team, yeah. Okay, so, this patch of grass has different Pokemon that you won't encounter until elsewhere. Yeah, Mankey! That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's, well, it's not perfect, but it's still a pretty good option. Alright, let's see if we can catch this Mankey. Pokeball. Please. 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 Okay, that's fine. It knows Scratch. That's okay. I'm gonna try this again. Pokeball go. 1. Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't really want to, like... I don't want to swing on this thing too much because I really want to catch this. Pokeball go. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Yes! 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 Mankey's data was added to the Pokedex. Hell yeah! Pig Monkey Pokemon. Extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment, then thrashing away the next instant. Yes, we will give you a nickname. I'm gonna name you, Oh, I know the perfect name for you. I know the perfect name for you. I'm gonna name you Punch. Like that sad monkey. Punch, you're coming with us. This is going to be very helpful. Now we don't have to completely rely on just Fang, because Punch is going to be able to do some work. Okay. So, there are cool Pokemon in that area. You can catch a Spearow, you can catch a Nidoran, you can catch a Mankey. There are a lot of cool Pokemon in that little patch of grass. So, if you're looking for something to... And all of them are great. Everybody loves Spearow. Well, I mean, everyone doesn't love Spearow, but... Everybody who's doing their metas is like, Fearow is the best flying Pokemon, except for Baby Dodrio. There's some debate between Dodrio and Fearow fans. And then everyone's like, don't use Pidgey. Pidgey's just beefy. I'm like, okay. Alright, so we're gonna grind for a little bit more. I might go grind in another patch of grass, though. I don't know. It'd be nice if we could get Gust. Because Gust is going to make life a lot easier. Because then we can go through the forest very, very quickly. Because bug types are weak against flying type moves. And, you know, all that good stuff. Alright, let's see. Oh, I was dumb. I should have switched back. Oh well. I'm not going to swap to a weaker Pokemon. Not going to swap to a weaker Pokemon to... See? This is why we're cautious. This is why we're careful. Moves miss. And someone's going to come and go, this is the true Nuzlocke because you have to do thing. What moves do you know, Punch? Punch is our first lady. Okay, you have a sassy nature. Punch knows Vital Spirit and Normal and Scratch. Okay. Not the best blend of moves in the universe, but that's okay. That is okay. We don't need that. We don't need you to be OP. We just need you to be the best you can be. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Yes, please. Okay, we have 4 Pokemon in our squad now. Like, a lot of people were saying, like, you know, debating the starters and which starter is the best. It's like, dude, I just want to play with the Pokemon I like. Now, yes, it is fun in a Nuzlocke to use Pokemon that you might not normally use because, you know, they're, like, it's like, oh, I caught a Weedle. Well, I've never really used Beedrill. And then, you know, you have Beedrill for a while. Or maybe you carry Beedrill through the whole fight. That is a level 4 Rattata. That is very scary. That is very, very scary. That is very scary. That is a monster Rattata for this zone. That is the Pokemon you do not want to see when you're like, it's just going to be one more fight. Tackle! Bam! See, it's beefy. It's a beefy little lad. But it's going to be good for the XP, so... See? It's setting up. It's setting up. It's getting all these tail whips out. And then it's going to land like a triple crit and be like, boom, boom. And you're going to be like, what happened to your starter? Punch got 16 experience points. Fang got 16. Not enough to level up. Oh, well. Alright, level 2. A level 2 Rattata I'm not worried about. But I am not going to fight it. I'm not going to fight it with like my brand new Pokemon. I'll be like, alright, everybody. Early on, we are not taking chances. We are not taking risks. We are here to get the experience and get out. See? Tail whips. I can be a little cavalier early on, but I have to be careful. Alright, 8. Level 3. Okay, great. Speed, special defense, special attack, everything went up. That's awesome. Fang is level 9. That's perfect. Because now we have, like, a little bit of flexibility. Now we have a little bit of breathing room. Not a lot, but some. And this is before berries and stuff, so you can't just, like, give your Pokemon all, like, the little, you know, oh, if you get below this, you know, it'll heal you, like, all your health. People can play Pokemon however they want, but, like, to me, I'm like, dude, I just want to play and have fun. Even in a Nuzlocke, if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't do it. Alright, it's a Rattata. It's level 3. Scratch! Okay, I don't like that damage. I don't like it. I just want to get to where we have a move that can take stuff out more quickly. Tackle. Alright, and tackle. Like right now, all my Pokemon basically know is like Scratch and Tackle and stuff, which is not a great move. Like, you know, you want to bring in your starter and have them be dropping people. Maybe I should get Tuskegee leveled up. And then we'll be able to use Gust soonish, I hope. Because, like, then we can kind of open things up a little bit, you know? Gust is a handy, handy move. Fang did not like me when I was like, oh, look, it's a Pikachu. And Fang was like, I am the star. I am the star of this squad. There will be no Pika the choose. You know what? Let's go... This could be a bad choice. I'm going to go over to Viridian Forest and do a couple of battles. I have antidotes, so I'm not too worried about getting poisoned. The reason being, we can fight some Caterpies because they're really weak. They're like super, super weak. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. Yeah, if you come into the Viridian Forest, there's a bunch of trainers here who will want to fight you, and that is why I am avoiding going in here for a little bit. And that is the worst possible thing that I could have seen, because Weedle knows how to poison you, and watch it poison us on the first try. Okay, tackle. Hit you string shot. Weedle! Weedle! Go, Tuskegee! Victory! You won your first solo battle, baby! Ah, Tuskegee! Tuskegee won their first solo battle. If we can get Gust, the rest of this becomes irrelevant. There's Caterpie. Caterpie is super cute. Super cute Pokemon. I am going to swap Fang in. We don't have to worry too much about bug Pokemon versus grass Pokemon here, because they don't really learn. There aren't a lot of bug type moves in Fire Red and Leaf Green. There aren't a lot. There's like Beetle and a few. There are some, but they're very late game moves. Okay, Fang missed. That's fine. It's just string shotting us. String shot, string shot, string shot. See? See? String shot, string shot, string shot, string shot. Knock your speed down, knock your speed down. Bam. Tackle. You know tackle. Your tackle isn't strong enough to hurt Fang. Tackle. And tackle. And tackle. Ah, we got it. We got it, baby. Tuskegee grew to level 4. Alright, attack went up, defense went up, special attack went up, speed went up. I like it. I like it. I like it very much. I am going to go and heal. If we can get Gust, I will not be as afraid of that area. We have a solid blend of Pokemon now. We've got a grass type, we've got a fighting type, we've got a normal type, we've got a flying type. We don't have the best coverage in the universe, but I'll be honest with you, an electric type isn't really going to be useful for a while. An electric type isn't going to help us until much later in the game. Like, we have to get through like a whole gym and a dungeon and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I'll learn to live with what we got. I'll go back down here. We can train a little more quickly here. Alright, let's see. Can we make something happen here? Alright, it's a level 3 Pidgey versus our level 4 Pidgey. Tackle. Tackle. Oh. Okay, it's fine. Tackle. like that. I don't like that at all. I don't enjoy any of what just happened there. I didn't like that at all. I'm like, I don't like it. We do need to get a better attack for Fang too, so leveling Fang up is not bad either. Leech Seed is like, okay, we're going to be here for a minute. This Pokemon is going to have a lot of HP or really high defense. It's not bad to set up some chip damage and just be like, put the pressure on them. And you get a little healing back. Also, I am not a math Pokemon player. I am not one of those people that sits here with the charts to tell you, like, you know, it has this much damage and it can do this. I'm like, no, this is like instinct and guts. This is, you know, and I think that's more fun. It's no fun. I don't enjoy, like, sitting here with a table being like, alright, so this Pokemon can deal exactly 13 points of damage. Tackle! Okay, there we go. Critical hit. And tackle. And Tuskegee wins another one. Against a significantly weaker Pokemon. But that's fine. Let's get Mickey a battle. I'd like to get everybody to like level 5. I feel like that's a reasonable amount of grindingness. Tackle, Mickey. Oof. Okay. And now we will let Fang tag in. Again, level 1, level 2 Pokemon, you don't have that much. You are all paper tigers. You're like, I'm great! And it's like, oh no, one bad hit. And tackle. And we are doing well. We are getting our experience. We got Mickey a level 4. Mickey's attack. Fang is level... Fang is our MVP right now. Fang is our MVP right now. Fang is doing the work. Fang is doing the work right now, I ain't gonna lie. If it were not for Fang, we would be struggling. We'd be struggling, you know? Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna try to get everyone to level 5, and then we'll move on. And I know people are probably gonna be like, oh my god, this Nuzlocke, the first one was just Saku grinding, and I'm like, look. Early in the game, you have to grind. There's no option but to grind. You have no choice. This is not future Pokemon games. And honestly, I like grinding in Pokemon games. I think it's fun. Alright, tackle. Okay, good. You know tackle. Tackle. I almost hit the wrong button. That would have been annoying. Alright, shift. Tuskegee, good job. Tackle as well. Tackle. Oof. Alright, good. Tuskegee. Drew level 5. Awesome. Sand attack. Alright, I'll take sand attack. Sand attack is not gust, but I will take a sand attack. I will take a sand attack. Sand attack is okay. It isn't the best attack. It isn't the worst attack. You know, it's like, it's solid. It'll get the job done. It's nice to have a stat reducing move. You can kind of be like, alright, well, it's not great. It's not terrible. It is what it is. Alright, we gotta get Punch and Mickey leveled up here. So yeah, we're gonna get everybody up to level 5. And then we're gonna rock and roll through this stupid forest full of people who are gonna throw bug Pokemon at me. Okay. punch, you scratch. I don't like any of that. I don't like it. It's like when you go into a fight and your Pokemon doesn't have that much HP, and you're like, I got this, and it's like, oh, okay, no. Tackle! Oof. And tackle. And tackle. Guess what move we're gonna do next? Is it gonna be scratch, tackle, growl? The early Pokemon fights are not loaded with options. Alright, Punch got 11 experience points. We got 11 experience points. You do, like... Okay, if this was a normal Pokemon game and I was playing, like, without the Nuzlocke rules, I would take more chances. I would grind people differently. This is a Nuzlocke. I have to play differently than I normally would. But I love this game. I love Pokemon. I was super... Like, and this is $20. I'm like, this is... I think this is worth $20. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the game. I'm happy with what we got going on. This isn't the first Pokemon game I ever played. The first one I ever played was Pokemon Blue. But who messaged me? Just checking my message to make sure everything's okay. All right. Okay, Punch, scratch. I don't like any of that. I don't like it. I don't like it. This will be enough to get Punch to level 4, though, which is helpful. Weedle. I think Atomic likes Weedle. She's just typing Weedle in chat. Bam. Okay, level 4. Bump up all of our stats. Thank you. Alright. We can grind a little bit more and then we'll move on. Like, level 5, your Pokemon have some extra moves and some stats, and they can be, you can play with them a little bit. When you're level 4 or level 2, it's like, I don't really have a lot going on. That's why, like, you know, they start you off at level 6 with your starter to be like, well, I mean, you know, you're not... If you got a level 2 starter, I'd be like, that sucks. That is going to make it really hard to kind of get anywhere in the game. Because they're immediately going to pull you into a battle and be like, alright, let's fight. Man, I would really like to see more Rattatas down here. Alright, because Pidgey has... See? I didn't mean to run, but that's fine. See? That's why you gotta be careful. That's why you gotta watch your butt. That's why you gotta be careful, because shit like that happens. You're like, oh, it's just a Pidgey. Critical hit. Wait, what? But yeah, this is not like the first Pokemon game, because, like, you know, you've got abilities to play with, there's natures. What are people messaging me so much about? Jesus. I will sit here and be like, nobody's saying anything to me all morning, and then, like, as soon as I'm actually doing something, get, like, the most useless messages from people. Alright, Pidgey. Pidgey versus Weedle. Scratch. Or Pidgey versus Minky. See, I don't like that it swings for 6 on us. I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of any of that. Ow. Tackle. And tackle. And tackle. Boom. 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 It's like when you get that first couple of Pokemon moves where you can be like, okay, I can actually get something done now. Because moves like Scratch and Tackle are just kind of like, as soon as you get a better move, they're going out. It's like, I don't need Tackle. Every once in a while, I'll have a Pokemon that keeps Tackle for a long time, and I'll realize like how little I'm using that move. And I'm like, why didn't I swap you out? And it's like, oh, like my Pokemon already knew a Water-type move, and I didn't want to know 2 Water-type moves that were like both special attacks, so I kept Tackle as like a in case of emergency type dealie. Okay, Rattata. There we go. I've been seeing so many Pidgeys. Scratch. Poof. Tackle. Okay. Scratch. Okay, we're not going to stay in for a Tail Whip, because Tail Whip, and once you get into stat reducers, nope. 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 Because then they can swing, and if they get a lucky crit, that's it. You're done. Like, Fang is not going to get taken out by a Rattata at level 3. No chance. There's no... It ain't going to happen, unless I stood here and just growled for 3 minutes. Which I will not be doing for obvious reasons, which remain obvious. But I know there's people who like do Nuzlockes and they're like, oh, you can only heal with healing items, or like you can only heal once at each Pokemon Center, and I was like, I don't hate myself. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna vibe over here and hang out with my Pokemon and have some fun. I will do doodles of the Nuzlocke Pokemon though. That we are using. So for maybe the next Doodles and Noodles, we'll do... You like, Weedle, Weedle! That? You like that? Weedle, 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 Weedle. Yeah, I don't know why anyone's here. Scratch. Dish. Tackle. Okay. Scratch. Scratch. Tackle. Scratch. Hey! Can you voice Weedle in the next anime? Yeah, sure. Just write to the Nintendo company. I'm cheap. They can afford me. Okay, Punch won her first solo battle against a Pidgey, which I feel deserves a special, little note because, hey, Pidgey is a Pokemon that... Alright, okay. I'm just trying to get everyone to level 5. Because at that point, like, they're ready to open up. They're ready to kind of get the next round, Like, we can take a couple hits, you've seen how they've grown just in the course of 3 levels. Like, it's like, alright, this Pokemon has some numbers in its favor now. It's not just going to be like, okay, I threw it out, and it immediately got ragdolled. It was a level 2, unfortunately, which is not helpful. Like, hi, I'm a level 2 Pidgey. Like, why are you here? What do you mean? I'm here to trade. Like, you're not training. You're just in the way. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Alright. Scratch. I don't like that you immediately use Tail Whip. Punch! Get the hell out of there. Get out of there, dude. Get out of there, Punch. Pew! Pew! Weedle, 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 weedle. Atomic gets what she wants a lot because she's my most frequent viewer. Weedle, weedle, weedle. Tackle. Okay, good. Good. We got it. It's great. It's grand. It's lovely. Attack, special defense, and speed, and max HP all went up. That's good. We didn't get any new... Oh, no. I was gonna say, I'm like, what just happened? And I'm like, oh, it's a battle. Okay. Fang, just tag in. Ow. Tackle. Oof. And tackle. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. It's hard when you mod servers and stream, because, like, you can't... Oh... Fang learned Vine Whip! Alright. We've opened this up. We're ready. We're good now. Fang has learned Vine Whip. Rejoice, everyone. Fang has learned Vine Whip. Makes life a lot easier once your Pokemon know a few good moves. Like, that's the other thing. Like, low-level Pokemon, your moves just suck. It's like, they know Tackle, High Atomic. They know Tackle, and they know Growl. That's all they've got. Or they know, like, Scratch and Growl, and and then it's like, well, now they know Sand Attack. So it's like, alright. We're gonna go train a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get Mickey up to level 5, and then we will venture through the Viridian Forest. And we'll do some trainer battles. And for anyone who thinks I forgot about a thing, I didn't. I'm gonna come back to that for reasons which will become clear. Okay, we want to avoid that Pikachu, because that's the only thing I'm really worried about in here. Okay, so this is just a basic Caterpie. Tackle. It knows Tackle. We tackle it back. Guess what it did? And then we tackle. And then they're gonna do String Shot, which shouldn't really matter because I'm pretty sure Mickey is gonna be one of the faster Pokemon. Nope, nope. Tackle. And Mickey wins a solo battle. I'll do one more. You do encounter higher level Pokemon in this area. Okay, so see, this is Weedle. And Weedle, Weedle, Weedle. Weedle worries me. And the reason Weedle worries me is because Weedle has poison. And at low levels, that poison can be very, very dangerous. It can be very, very dangerous. And that's why we're going to tackle it. Boof! And then we're going to tackle it again. Boof! We got 4 Pokemon. So in theory, we could have 5 Pokemon. You don't really need 5 Pokemon. Like, don't let people... I'm also not using a randomizer, which will let people like, oh my god, you could use the emulator and get a randomizer and have like Jirachi and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to do that. That's not... That's part of the reason I've never done Nuzlocke, is everyone always wants you to use the emulators with the randomizers. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to like be like walking along and be like, oh cool, I got like Bulbasaur for my starter because I really like Bulbasaur. And the randomizer gave me that option, and then like you walk out and it's like, oh, it's Dialga, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't feel like getting ragdolled the first time I leave my house. Okay. Boop. Great. Fantastic. Grand. Lovely. Beautiful. I promise these won't all be grind sessions for Nuzlocke. It's like literally the first one though, and your options are limited early in the game. You kind of have to either grind or you're going to die. I want to get Mickey to level 5, and then we're going to go through the Viridian Forest. Because at that point, like, okay, our Pokemon have reached the point where they've got, you know, they've got some points, they've got some stats. Tackle. Oof. See, like, 5 damage is too much damage. 5 damage from a basic tackle worries me intensely. It makes me itch. It makes me itch deep in my body. And it's because Mickey's only level 4. Mickey's, you know, when we get Mickey's stat up, he will have more to play with. Da 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 da. We got another Pidgey. This should be good enough. Fang has been great. I'm really glad we... oh my god. What is going on today? I swear to god, like, no one says anything for, like, half the day. And then as soon as I go live, it's like... and it's always, like... for 90% of the messages, like, it's, like... hey... are you streaming? Yeah. Speed, special defense, defense, attack. Okay, good. Mickey didn't get any new attacks. You're just that popular. That's bogus. Alright, cool. Mickey is leveled up. That is good. That is good. We'll go do some trainer battles, and that'll help us immensely because our Pokemon will get a lot more experience from trainer battles than they will from wild battles. That's my advice, is get your Pokemon to level 5, and by that point, like, you should kind of have it. I swear to God. I'm legit, like, if I was on my regular screen, I would legitimately be muting people. See here. Okay. I'm gonna go to the Pokemart, and I am gonna buy a couple of potions. Well, I'll buy one potion. I'll buy one potion. I'm poor, just like in real life. And poor, nobody loves me. I have a Rattata Mickey. Okay, we're gonna go through this. Alright. We're gonna get through the Viridian Forest. There are trainers in here. If you're... okay, my advice for the Viridian Forest. If you're using Charmander, you will have no problems. You can just zoom through it. Realistically, if you have more than one Pokemon and you're doing a Nuzlocke, you probably won't have any issues. If you're using Squirtle, just watch out for Pikachu for Squirtle users. It's really the only thing to worry about for the most part. Hey, a Pokeball. Well, that's nice. I'll take a Pokeball. Alright, Wild Caterpie. Not worried about a Wild Caterpie. It's level 5, but that's fine. Tackle. 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 String Shot. So Caterpie knows String Shot and Tackle. Weedle also knows String Shot, and then it can also throw out Poison Point. Be careful with Weedle, especially if you're doing Nuzlocks, especially at low levels, because, like, that poison piles up fast. I really do want to get Gust, because then, like, we can just zoom through this area if we can get Gust. We can just zoom through this area. Like Pidgey will easily, like any flying Pokemon will run through like all of the like bug types in here. But I don't think we learned Guts for a while. I thought it was 5, but I guess that's Sand Attack. But look how much experience you get. You get experience quick. And that's why I wanted to get a couple levels in people, because I was like, if I can get a couple levels, then I won't have to worry about, you know, getting ragdolled by like some random bad luck crit or something. Like, okay, Poison Sting. And Tackle. Are you just drinking Atomic? Boom, 22. See, Tuskegee's coming up. Get that attack, get that defense. Hydrate. I don't have anything to hydrate with right now. So, no. I'd have to get up and I'd have to, like, extricate myself from my cables, and I don't want to. Okay, this is a level 5 Weedle, so this is a caution. We do need to be a little cautious here. We need to be a little cautious. Luckily, it doesn't really... These don't know that many... We'll sit for both of us then. I'll go grab a drink after stream. I'm not... I don't know. Maybe if, like, I really want to, I'll go get a drink in a minute. I could probably use a drink, honestly. Alright, let's do... Tackle. See, I'm being a little riskier now with these. We're being a little riskier. Because we can. We can afford to be a little risky now. Tuskegee has a few levels in them. We're a little faster. We're a little stronger. We're a little better. When you're level 2, it's like... I can take no risks. Anything could kill me. A strong breeze. And now it's going to be all Weedles, because I said Weedle is the one that we kind of need to watch out for in this area. So guess what they're all going to be? Goddamn Weedles. Poison Sting. And there's the poison. Okay, so... Poison does a little damage each turn. I could win this, but we are not going to take a chance. We are going to tag in. Weedle, 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 Weedle. We're going to tag in Fang. I don't really need Fang, like any of my Pokemon should be able to win this, but I like using Fang as kind of the closer. Poison Sting. That shouldn't poison Fang, because Fang is a grass poison type. So Fang is a nice follow-up to poison Pokemon. Alright, we're gonna go into our bag. Cancel. And we're gonna grab that antidote. There you go. Antidote was used on Tuskegee. So be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Especially during Nuzlocks. Because that shit, killing your Pokemon, is annoying. I haven't even fought any trainers yet. That's the worst part. I've just been messing around fighting like random Caterpies and stuff. All right, let's heal. We're gonna push on. I could sit here for 2 hours probably and just grind, but we're gonna push on a little bit. I think I have 2 antidotes. Yeah, I have 2 antidotes. I have 5 potions. I'm not too concerned. Like, if I get some more money, I'll buy some more antidotes. I can't catch any Pokemon in here, so I don't really need to worry about it. Once you get through that, like, well, I can't catch any Pokemon here now, so I don't really care anymore. If I had caught Pikachu, I probably would have ended up grinding for even longer, which is, like, for the people who are like, God damn it, Saku, just go on. Like, be glad I didn't catch that Pikachu. Because that would have been... I do like how they drew the little intro scenes. All right, let's see. We're gonna look for trainers. That is not a well, that is a trainer, but that's not one of the trainers we have to fight. I found a potion. All right, potions are handy. We won't see Weedle. I mean, we're gonna move on through Viridian Forest. Trust me, we'll see Weedle. You're gonna see Weedles for a while yet. You're gonna see Weedles for a while yet. Like after we make it through probably the next 2 or 3 areas, then you'll stop seeing Weedles. Oof. Imagine being like tackle. Okay, that's fine. Imagine being like you live in the Viridian City and like people all come to your little small town to catch Pikachus. All right, cool. 30 experience. I was throwing Pokeballs to catch Pokemon and I ran out. That's why you can never have too many Pokeballs. Unless you're in a Nuzlocke. Alright, our first trainer battle. Hey, you have Pokemon. Come on, let's battle them. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. And it's a Weedle, 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 Weedle. Tackle. Oof. String shot. Again, you don't need to do Nuzlocks. If you just want to play Pokemon, don't let people pressure you into doing a Nuzlocke. I'm doing this because I thought it would be funny, and I've never done one, and I was like, oh, we're doing the Brain Injury Association Awareness Donathon in March. I mean, it's ongoing. You can donate to it right now, but see, that's why I don't like Weedle, because poison will whittle me down little by little. Alright, we got lots of things. You're going to use Caterpie. I should have switched. I should have switched. I meant to switch. Well, you're going to get experience either way, so let's send Punch in. Punch hasn't gotten to do much yet. Scratch. Oof. String shot. Okay. I need money so I can buy antidotes. That's really all I want the money for, so I can just buy antidotes. Oof. String shot. String shot's an underrated move. Early on, like, bug types don't have that many moves, but string shot's handy to be able to be like, to know that you're, especially for a setup, like your Caterpie out, get a few string shots off with your, and then you can kind of sweep in and get an easy win. Player defeated Bug Catcher Rick. No, Caterpie can't hack it. I got $72, which is not a lot of money. Okay, we are going to use our antidote. See, be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Don't mess around with poison. Don't do it. It will kill your Pokemon. Early in game, don't play around with poisons. Don't play around with like, ah, my Pokemon has 4 HP. They could do this. No. 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 No, no, it's like everyone, it's not bad if you're not doing a Nuzlocke, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, well, like, you know, my Pokemon fainted. Until you get in a dungeon, like, shit, my Pokemon's dead! Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boo-da-boo-da-boop, doo-da-boo-da-boop, doo-da-ba-da-boo, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't know why anyone comes here, it's just me making noises for 3 hours. Alright. I hope folks are having fun with the early in the day streams. I am playing with... This last week I'm helping people with stuff, And that's why I didn't put out a schedule, because I was like, I don't want to put out a schedule and then have people be continually disappointed. But I'm still streaming. Like, we're still doing stuff. I just don't like putting out a schedule and then having to tell people who need my help, I can't help you because I've said I would stream. Or having to cancel a stream. So it's kind of like, it is better for me to do streams with you all. Like, Atomic was there, we did our watch party. But that god-awful Fate movie, Jesus, that thing, it's painful. That was painful. Alright. Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Who wrote your dialogue? Weedle. Okay, I think I might just, like, as a rule, yeah, it's Weedle. Okay, tackle. Oof. String shot, please don't poison me. Please don't poison me. Please don't poison me. I don't have that many more antidotes. I don't have that many more antidotes. Okay, string shot me all you want. String shot is fine. I'm fine with string shot. You can string shot me until your little heart gives out and the heat death of the universe occurs. I am fine with string shots. Just don't poison my ass. I really would have liked that to hit. Because the poison... Like, I'm like... I don't want to die. I don't want Tuskegee to die. I like Tuskegee. Tuskegee has, like, this is how quickly I get attached to Pokemon. 78. Yeah, baby! Tuskegee is level 9. Look at that. All of our stats went up. And we learned Gust. Alright, we got this now. I'm not worried anymore. I'm not worried anymore. I was a little worried, but now I'm like... Alright. Gust. No, not the poison sting. Gust. Oof. Yeah, see how quick we can whittle these Weedles down? I'm gonna name this episode something to do with Weedle to make Atomic giggle. Yes, I will switch. Alright, Punch. You're up, buddy. Punch is up. I want to get Punch, like, a fighting type move. Like, low kick would be great. Scratch. Bam! Okay. Now, for the most part, Metapods and Kakunas only know Harden. Sometimes they know String Shot. Sometimes they know Tackle. But for the most part, they just use Harden. Scratch. Harden. I think this one just knows Harden. Which that's fine, because we're going to get a lot of experience for this fight. Scratch. It's not like we're holding on to Scratch for, you know, other stuff. And Scratch. An early fighting type can be really handy. Like, anything that's, like, outside of the usual, like, normal flying types, everyone's going to tell you to use Nidoran. And Nidoran's awesome. Nidoran and all the whole Nidoran line is great. And if I had pulled a Nidoran out of that field, I would have been really happy too. But I'm really happy to have Punch with us. Okay, so now this thing only knows Harden, and all of its stats, its defense is as high as it will go. It cannot go any higher. We could lower it back down with Leer, but since all it knows is Harden, it's just gonna bump it back up. So yeah, we're just gonna beat it up, get Punch some easy experience, get Punch up to level 6. And we got low kick. Alright. Alright, okay. I ran out of Pokemon. Yeah, dude, you only brought 2. Or no, you brought 3. You had 2 Weedles and a Kakuna. Alright, what do we got here? I got an antidote. Oh, thank the dear sweet lord. Antidote, antidote. Okay, there's a trainer. I do love this game. I love Pokemon games. I just like monsters in general. Okay, we got a Caterpie. See, now I'm not worried about anything in this forest, because we've got Gust. I'm not worried anymore. We got Gust now, so it's like, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not worried about you. You're not scary. Which is what's going to lead to me getting hoisted on my own petard. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. Alright, I won't. Bring it. I'm gonna win! I have 2 Pokemon! Alright, let's see what you got. You got a Caterpie. Epic, very cool Pokemon. I actually really like Caterpie. I would have been very happy to catch a Caterpie in this forest and to add it to the squad, but it didn't work out that way. I will probably do, like, after we finish the Nuzlocke, I will probably do, like, a Saku fills his Pokedex stream. Okay, Tuskegee's level 10. I'm not even going to really worry about swapping too much here, because it's easy experience for Tuskegee. Boof! Which we will need. We will want that experience for Tuskegee. We will want that. Because he can't, Tuskegee can't really fight in the gym battle, because it's like, you are not going to be able to really contribute meaningfully here. It's going to come down to Punch and Fang. Punch and Fang are going to be the ones that are going to get the work done in there. But these trainer battles are good. Did you know that Pokemon can evolve? Oh no. You're not the Butterfree trainer, are you? You've got 3 Pokemon? Alright. Metapod. I'm not really worried about Metapod, to be honest with you. Like, to the point where I'm gonna use this Metapod. Like, please tell me that you're gonna bring in just, like, a series of Metapods. Okay, it was Harden. I don't care. Like, if I can get a couple levels for Punch just by, like, Scratch. I don't think Low Kick's not going to do anything because Bug type, but I'll show you the move so you can see the animation. Low Kick! Oof. Yeah, see, it doesn't do anything Bug typed. But Low Kick is still a cool move. I'm glad we have it. And Scratch. Scratch. It's like, I do more damage than Low Kick in this very specific circumstance. And Scratch. Dun, 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 Scratch. I do like the new starters that they showed in that Atomic sent me. They look cute. I have a favorite. I bet you can guess which one it is. I won't talk about them because, like, I want people to have time to see them randomly, but, like, they are very cute. I do already have a favorite. The grass one is me. Why is the grass one me? Why is the grass one me? Because it's grumpy? Because it's grumpy? Is it because it's grumpy? Is that why? Man, I'm almost out of scratches. Oof. Harden. My defense won't go any higher. Can it get much higher? Bam. And scratch. Oof. It's got Saku energy. It will fight the universe for its friends. I like that. Alright, Tuskegee's level 11. All of our stats went up. Punch gained 54 experience. Not quite enough to level up. Okay. We're gonna let Punch stay in for this because we are close to leveling up, and it's a Caterpie. I'm not too worried about. Like, string shot. Alright. We're not gonna get one shot by a Caterpie. If this was a Butterfree, I wouldn't let Punch anywhere near it, because that thing knows confusion. Bam! Critical hit, baby! Alright, one more scratch. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it, 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 you can do it. And scratch. And one more scratch. And we got it. We did it. On the road to Viridian City, we'll meet our friends along the way. Level 7 Mankey. Yeah, look at that. Our stats are up there. Let's give Mickey a turn. Let's give Mickey a turn. Because, like, it's just a Metapod. It's not gonna be hard to beat a Metapod. I brought Metapod! Mickey, use tackle! Boof! Oh, God. My ribs. Don't underestimate Rattata. Don't underestimate Rattata. Rattata is better than you think. Harden. Tackle. Boof. Atomic doesn't like Mickey because I didn't name it after her. Which would be weird because Mickey is a boy. I should have named it Chucky. Should have named it Chucky. They named him Mickey. Because I like Mickey Mouse. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. He's Mickey Mouse. Whenever Mickey is having a big moment, I want everyone to start, like, doing the Mickey Mouse chant. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. He's Mickey Mouse. He's Mickey Mouse. Ba-da 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 ba-da. Ba-da-ba-dee beep-ba-doo boop-ba-doo-boo-doo. Mickey's putting in the work. It's just chip. It's just chipping. Chip, 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 chip. Chip, 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 chip. No Weedle, though, but it's cool because we get a Saku Boomps. A Boomp? What the hell's a Boomp? Atomic just likes anything I do. I could be sitting here, like, doing anything, and Atomic would say I was great. Which is great energy to bring to a stream. Atomic is my, like, #1 little cheerleader. Player defeated Bloodcatcher Charlie. When you tackle stuff, you get boom. Yeah. You do. You do. Okay. We're almost through the Viridian Forest. Almost through. Almost through. These battles are not bad. It's a good place to come and train early on because you do like get some like the Metapods and the Kakuna battles are like you'll win these. And there's another Pikachu. I will not let my Pokemon anywhere near that shit. Now the game is just giving me a big old middle finger, going, haha, haha, I want a Pokeball Gimmickle that pops out like a Mimic in the wild like that. No. Vine Whip! My ribs! I'm sorry, Pikachu. It wasn't meant to be in this playthrough. But we have Lemon in the other game, and honestly, I love Lemon, so I'm not heartbroken. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? Why the rush? Because you suck, and I'm gonna go to the next area. What do you got? I used Weedle! Weedle, Weedle, Weedle! Alright, gust that thing. Boom! Oh, you little dick. Clinging to life with like 1 HP point. Gust! M-I-C-K-Y-M-O-U-S-E. He's Mickey Mouse. He's Donald Duck. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Okay, and we've made it through the Viridian. Or I shouldn't have said things. There's one more Weedle for Atomic. Weedle, 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 Weedle. Atomic, if you ever play a Pokemon game and you get shot-taught, I will record a sound alert for you so you can have it for. I'll even send you an MP3 of Weedle sounds. Oh, that's right, Atomic. Go to the Biddy Sound Redeems. And play the Who's That Pokemon for me. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. But I can't go into those. I set up a new sound redeem, and I really like it, and I would like people to use it when a new Pokemon jumps out. Or just any Pokemon jumps out. It's really funny. Okay, this is... Wait, what route am I on now? I'm 99% sure this is a new route. Okay, let's see. Pokemon. Alright, so who have we got? We caught you on... Okay, this is still Route 2. Alright, so no new Pokemon in this area. Bummer. But we made it to Pewter City, baby. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just hobbyists. But Pewter Gym's Brock isn't like that. Not one bit. Yeah, Brock is not like that. You're correct.
Listen. Who's that Pokemon? No, fuck
you! Thank you, Atomic. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon to perfect health? Yes, please. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon have been restored to full health. We hope to see you again. This Jigglypuff has seen some shit. Yawn. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. You're gonna wake up with a marker all over your face. What? Team Rocket is at Mount Moon? I'm on the phone. Scram! I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. That's fair. Use the Pokemon you like, dude. I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I had 2 Pikachu, so I figured I might as well trade one. Hi, glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear about your profile. Tell me something good about yourself. Info. A profile is... okay. Okay, sure. What's my profile? I am a Pokemon friend. Yes. Oh, you said it not to? You're fickle, aren't you? I'm a Pokemon friend. Dick? Dick, 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 dick. Wait. Summary. Wait a second. Let me check something. Okay, yeah, this is Route 2. Route 22. Route 1. And our starter. Okay, I was like, who did I meet on Route 2? And I'm like, oh, that's right. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people. A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a status problem. Sleep, poison, burn, or paralysis. Those are all effective, but catching Pokemon is never a sure thing. Yeah, it's really not. It's really not. And then you can go check out the Pokemon Mart. Did you check out the museum? We'll go look at the museum. Always talk to people. Sometimes they give you stuff. Good things can happen if you raise your Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them. A shady old guy sucked me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and it cost 500. Hi there, may I help you? Okay, you can buy escape ropes, repels. These are all nice things. But you don't really need them. Early on in the game, remember, you will be poor a lot. Like, a lot. Like, a lot. Look around, like, there's like, oh, look, I'll come back here later, and there's a thing I can cut. And yes, HMs are in this game. Aw, look at the little Nidoran. Nidoran, sit. Bow wow! Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Dude, you live in a gym town. Do you not have any badge? Like, imagine living in a town and, like, it literally has a gym. And you're like, man, my Pokemon won't listen to me for shit. Like, yeah, dude, why don't you get some badges? And it's just like, nah, I prefer to be rabid and bite people. Nah, I'm poor. I'm good. I'll come back later. I don't have, well, I do have $50, but the $50 is more useful than seeing the museum. Clefairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appear after moonstones fell. Okay, great. That's super cool. Hiya. Do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in the match is at the this is, like, info that they give you, where they'll be like, again, these games are aimed at children. You know, so when people get mad because they're like, I know! I'm like, just don't talk to people. Alright, Tuskegee, you did an amazing job to get us here. You are technically my highest level Pokemon right now.
Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years away from facing Brock.
Uh-huh. You think so, huh? Look at them shorts! His nuts are gonna pop out.
Camper Liam sent out Geodude.
A level 10 Geodude. Low kick! Boof! It's super effective. Okay, it's using Defense Curl. And low kick! Boof! It's super effective. And it's using Defense Curl. And low kick! It's super effective. Tackle. Ugh. And then again, it does have a 3-level advantage, so I don't like that damage, but I'm like, well, it does have a 3-level advantage. Punch! Level 183 experience points. Let's go. Punch, baby. Okay, Sandshrew is super cute. I am going to send Fang in to fight this Sandshrew, not because I don't believe in Punch, but because Punch doesn't have an overt. I mean, she does, but we're going to play it safe and get some easy experience for Fang.
I use Defense Curl.
Yeah, you and your Defense Curl. Wine Whip. Bam! Get the hell out of here. Fang gained 219 experience points.
Light years isn't time, it's measured in distance.
I got 220 bucks for winning that. Yeah, you suck, kid. I am going to train a little bit more. We did make it all the way to Pewter City, so that's good. Because it's helpful. And no one can say that I have been, like, over-grinding my Pokemon, because we're literally under the trainer levels. So no one can come in and be like,
Saku grinded his Pokemon to the highest possible level and then went and beat the trainer, and it was easy.
I mean, it will be easy because Fang exists. Alright, let's... I want to like a couple levels for Punch. Mickey being a normal type is not gonna do well in the gym that we're about to go into. So Mickey and Tuskegee are just like, we love them. They're not gonna be able to contribute much in this fight. It's really gonna come down to Punch and Fang. Punch and Fang are gonna have to basically beat up everything in here. But this is a good spot to train because there's Rattatas, and they're really low level, and now we have a fighting type move where we can just be like, low kick! Bam! Ah! Just be like, bam, 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 bam. Look at all the Rattatas. A level 4 Rattata. Alright, let's see if this one can survive an attack from Punch. I don't think it can. Bam! You're not Mickey. Get the hell out of here. You're Minnie. Because you're a lady Rattata. Again, don't be afraid to train your Pokemon. And remember, this is not the current Pokemon games where you level up a lot faster. That is nothing against the new Pokemon games. It's just a question of what style you prefer. I think they both have their merits and they're both fun. But some people are like, you know,
oh my god, the new Pokemon games are so easy.
and then you have people who are like,
Oh my god, the old Pokemon games are so boring.
and I'm like, I like them both. I think they're both good. Like, I'm enjoying every I've enjoyed almost every Pokemon game I've ever played. The only exception to that is Pokemon Pinball, which I enjoy, but it made me rage. Punch! Punch, 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 punch. Low kick, 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 low kick. And that was a scratch. I should have low kicked. It still was a critical, so we'll take it. Ah, level 9! Level 9! Man, I love Punch. Punch is great. Punch is awesome. Punch is awesome. Punch is awesome. I really like Punch. And it's Rattata. Your favorite Pokemon. Your favorite is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I have never played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. Oof. Never played one. I know a lot of people like them. Alright, we're gonna train Punch to get up to level 10. That way, like, we'll be... Like, honestly, I don't think we'd have any problems getting through this gym, but we're just gonna get some easy levels while we're here. Look at... Get the hell out of here. Rattata is not... Like, that's the other thing. If you overtrain your Pokemon, you struggle to get experience. Like, right now, we're too strong for this area. It's full of level 2 Rattatas. Like, we're too big for Viridian City. We're too big for Pewter City. Punch, Fang, Mickey, we got a solid squad of Pokemon here. Team Rocket would be like... Team Rocket wouldn't like us because none of our Pokemon are rare, but... Fuck them.
Rattata.
Alright, Punch. Guess what we're gonna do? Low kick! Bam! Alright, this Rattata's got some meat. This Rattata's got some meat. It can actually survive an attack. A worthy opponent! You were a worthy foe, Rattata. We will take your 40 experience points. And we will enjoy them mightily.
I'm also Rattata. Do you want to fight?
Just getting the easy experience. If you find an area where your Pokemon can get easy experience, especially in a Nuzlocke, take advantage of it. Get that experience. Level 24. Also, bear in mind, badges do matter. So if the first game you played was ZA, where you were doing the rank battles to get your Pokemon to obey you, you do need to be a lot more cautious in this one because the badges will determine which Pokemon will obey you. So it's like every even number badge will be like Pokemon up to level X will now listen. So just be cautious. Don't like get your starter and be like, I'm gonna grind it till it evolves into Charizard, or you'll have a Charizard like Ash did, where it will not listen to you at all. All right, we're gonna go for a scratch. Again, tackle. Okay. Ooh, I didn't like that. Scratch. Okay. Just, you know, you can be a little fast and loose with it here because, you know, it's they don't know the elemental moves yet. This is pretty much the last area where we'll really be able to get away with that though. So scratch. Oof. Tackle. I might even swap in. Let's swap in Mickey. Mickey hasn't gotten to do too much yet. Mickey has been a valuable asset, though. Tackle. And tackle. Don't underestimate Mickey. Don't underestimate your little Pokemons. Mickey gained 15 experience points. Because Mickey learns, Rattata has some really cool moves, and being a normal type is handy. You do need to be cautious because there are overt weaknesses to the normal type. The biggest weakness being they get ragdolled by fighting types. They just get absolutely demolished by fighting type Pokemon. There are no fairy type Pokemon in this generation, so keep that in mind. This is not like where you can just grab a Jigglypuff and be like, haha, get ready, Lance. Ooh, a level 5 Rattata. Alright. Get ready to be...
Whoa, hey!
Whoa, hey! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you for using the video redeems Atomic. I worked really hard on those. You know, and I don't think people... I think people are always worried they're all going to cost biddies. A bunch of those are free, so... There are some I charge biddies for because they're longer, or, you know... The hope is that someone will want to use those, but most of them I think are very, very low or free. I think there's one that's expensive because it's super long. Alright, we're gonna go for a scratch. We're gonna be a little risky here. Okay, there's a poison sting. Okay, we didn't get poison.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? What?
Yes, exactly. Level 10. Level 10. Alright, cool. We've got some solid levels in our Pokemon. We got some solid levels in our Pokemon. There's one more thing we need to do before we face Brock. And we're just going to heal our Pokemon back up here. Thank you for waiting. You've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Boop, 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 boop. It's extra funny that the placement of the sound alerts is exactly where your enemy Pokemon stand. That's funny. I didn't plan that, but that is funny. I am going to switch. Punch has done a great job. We're going to let Mickey take the lead for a bit. Mickey is our first Pokemon that we caught in the wild, and Mickey will always have a special place in my heart for that. Okay, just, again, be very careful. Be very careful when you're in areas that have Weedles or Pokemon that deal poison damage. They can be, I think it's like a frame of your Pokemon fighting Phelan's shirt ripping. That's funny. My hope is that someday, like, someone will time it out to do the one with Prism being like, who's that Pokemon, like, as a Pokemon appears, but that would take, like, pinpoint timing. Alright. We're gonna get some levels for Mickey. Mickey's been a really good Pokemon. I'm happy to have Mickey. I know a lot of people don't like Rattata, but I do. I like Rattata. I think they're cute. I think he's a cute little dude. There's a Caterpie. So yeah, eventually what I'll do after we finish the Nuzlocke and the rules are, you know, done, what I'm gonna do, we'll do like some streams where I'll go through. I might do it off stream. I don't know. Like, we'll see how it goes. I never know how Pokemon streams are gonna go. I never know how anything's gonna go, because the stuff that I think is gonna like blow up and do well, no one cares about, and the stuff that I think is gonna, you know, do really poorly, will have like 7 people show up. So I'm like, I give up with trying to figure out what people want. I think everyone's gonna want Resident Evil 9, which is why I'm not playing that, because I'm playing Resident Evil 7 right now, and I want to give people a chance who are gonna play that game to play it. So they're not like, oh, I can't watch Saku play that. I want to play it. So it's like, you...
Listen. No, fuck you!
Good job, Atomic. Good job. Atomic is a good girl. Good job, Atomic. Atomic, be honest. Were you just spamming that, hoping that it would hit? Good job, Atomic. I'm proud of you. That will be a clip I will absolutely post. Tackle. Poison Sting. Okay, we just gotta be careful of the Poison Sting. We just gotta be careful of that Poison Sting. That's really all we need to worry about here. We've got antidotes, so if we get poisoned, it's not the end of the world. Alright, cool. Boom. We got it. I would like to get, like, you know, if you can get my advice in general, don't overlevel your Pokemon. Get your squad together. Get them up to level 10. That way, when you go to fight Brock, all of your Pokemon can contribute. Especially in a non-Nuzlocke, because, like, you can throw out a Caterpie, honestly, evolve your Caterpie, but, like, let's say you just caught Caterpie, and you're like, well, I can't do anything with Caterpie. Caterpie can throw out String Shot and slow down Brock's already slow Pokemon, and it's really helpful. String Shot, okay, I'm not worried about a String Shot. Not worried about a String Shot, it's not gonna do anything. You know, now we've got some levels in Mickey. Mickey's not like a little level 2 Rattata anymore. Alright, Mickey grew to level 7. Mickey learned Quick Attack. Alright, Quick Attack is handy. Quick Attack is gonna be handy. You can avoid these fights too. Like, let me show you kind of what I mean. So that's a lot of grass. So if you're walking along and you're like, oh, my Pokemon are all beat up, be aware that you literally have to go into the tall grass. The Pokemon won't chase you. It is a good clip. It's a really good clip. I will probably post that sooner rather than later. I was really excited when I heard this, because, like, a lot of times they'll announce the Pokemon stuff, and I'm just like, whatever. It's neat. I'm excited for it, but it's like, oh, well, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's like, oh, the game's set. This is $20. I'm like, this is great. I'm having a great time. I really like Pokemon games. I like all generations of Pokemon.
Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again.
Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so this is the thing I was talking about before. I'm going to show you all another little secret. Let's check this out. Oh, I should save. God, I haven't saved this whole time. Okay. So if you go here, guess who's here?
Hey, Saku, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard will let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger?
If you come over here, he will be here. And he has leveled up. And he has 2 Pokemon now.
I'm gonna use Pidgey.
He's a level 9 Pidgey. Tackle! Oof. Ow. Okay. Bang. You're up, buddy.
I use Tackle.
I use Tackle. Oof. You little dick with your sand attacks.
Shit. Tackle, 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 tackle.
It's a tackle fight!
Shit.
I will use a potion here, because I don't feel like getting into that level of risk. Tackle. Boom! Get the hell out of here! Mickey did a good job, though. Mickey put in the work. Alright, yes, I will not be fighting his Charmander. We will send out Tuskegee! We've got a slight level advantage. Very, very slight level advantage. So yeah, if you're doing this for the first time, just be careful, because if you go too far while you're exploring, you will end up fighting your rival who has 2 Pokemon, who has jumped, like, 4 to 5 levels since you last fought him. It is a good place to get some extra experience. Tuskegee grew to level 12. Yeah, baby. Player defeated rival Sniffer. Aw, you just lucked out. I didn't luck out, I won. I beat your ass. I heard the Pokemon League's crawling with tough trainers. I had to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. I wasn't dawdling. I'm already stronger than you. Normally, I would have just swapped, but in a Nuzlocke, I have to play more cautiously. I would have just, like, sent in Punch, and if Punch got hit by... But, like, that Gust worries me, because I'm like, I don't love that. I don't love that you know Gust, potentially. I'm really glad that you didn't use it, because that would have been bad. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, we're gonna go back, we're gonna fight Brock. And then I will probably end my stream. Because I feel like that's a good... Maybe I'll catch one. Maybe we'll fight Brock, and then we'll go to the next route and see who our last Pokemon is. Oh, by the way, if I can buy or trade for Pokemon, I am not counting that as, like, a route catch, so I get those too if I can trade for it. So, like, if someone's like, I'll trade you this Diglett for that Clefairy, then I'm like, I can have that. If I want it. If I have the... But that's the problem with Nuzlocke. It's like, I'll trade you this dog for this cheese. And you're like, I don't have cheese. I only have dog. And like, you know, it's like, I'll trade you this worm for your fish. And you're like, okay, but I don't have the fish. Because I caught the kite. It's another damn Weedle.
Weedle, 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 Weedle.
Alright, tackle it. Go, Mickey. Go, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, Mickey, la la la, when you take me by the hand. Let me show you why Quick Attack's handy. So, like, this Weedle is barely clinging onto life. We outspeed it, so we'd win with a tackle, but if you do Quick Attack, you're guaranteed to go first, barring certain circumstances, like where a faster Pokemon uses Quick Attack. Which doesn't happen that much, because Quick Attack gets replaced eventually. But Quick Attack's great for like when you have a Pokemon that's like barely clinging on and you want to be sure of the win, because you're like, I really don't want that Pokemon to get off another Flamethrower, or to get off another Hyper Beam, or insert thing here. See, Caterpie's solid. Caterpie's a little beefy tank. A little beefy tank Pokemon for a bug type. Tackle.
String shot.
String shot, baby string shot. Ba-da-ba-da, string shot, baby string shot. Mickey gained 37 experience. We get some experience for Mickey, which I do like Mickey, and Mickey's just not... Rattata's just not terribly helpful. Ooh, it's a wild Metapod. Against the first gym. It's like, it can contribute, especially not in a non-Nuzlocke, but it's limited. Its attacks aren't going to do very much damage, and it can get messed up really quickly. So if you're going to use one, my advice is bring it out as a, like, you know, oh, it's got, you know, just enough HP to, like, swing out a quick attack. Alright, okay. Tackle. Boom. Metapod used Harden. That's fine. And tackle. Don't underestimate Rattatas. They are really cool Pokemon. They have a nice blend of moves, especially with moves like Hyper Fang. Because remember, some moves, the damage is fixed. So like, Hyper Fang always deals half of the enemy's life in damage, barring certain circumstances. So like Pokemon with super high defenses and things like that, where you're like, oh man, this is gonna take forever to whittle down this Pokemon. You can just Hyper Fang it and knock out like half of its life, which is really handy. The downside to Hyper Fang is once you use it, it does less damage each time. So it's like half, then it's like a quarter, then it's like, you know, progressively less and less and less with each swing of it. So be cautious with that, because like if you leave your Pokemon with just Hyper Fang and no other moves, you literally can't win with it. Alright, we did it. We got Mickey some levels. All of our Pokemon have done amazingly well. I am very, very happy with our team. Our squad has performed very, very well. Alright, let's heal everybody up. Get them ready for our fight against our first gym trainer. Well, gym leader. We had our first fight against a gym trainer. And they couldn't do jack. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this gym trainer battle. Or the gym leader battle. We're going to fight Brock. We'll go get our next Pokemon, which should be, I think Route 3 is coming up. Like, literally, we just can't go there because there's a guy who's going to be like, oh my god. Like, this is how many times I've played this Pokemon game. I literally am just kind of like, yeah, I know what to do. Go here, go here, go there, go here, go here. Alright, we're going to bring out Punch. Punch is going to be our lead, and then we'll clean up with Fang. So you're here. I'm Brock, the Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hearted willpower is evident in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all rock-type. Ha 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 ha! You're gonna challenge me knowing you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best! So Brock brings out rock types, which Leader Brock would like to battle. Leader Brock sent out Geodude. Okay, he's got a level 12 Geodude. Let's do Low Kick! Oof! Nice. Defense Curl, that's fine. Buffing up your defense, that is okay. And Low Kick! Oof! Good. Let's see if we can get... Okay, you're going to tackle. And Low Kick! Oof. Hello, Scribbler. Welcome in. I'm doing my first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke. This is also to say thank you for the Brain Injury Association of America. We are raising money for the Brain Injury Association of America throughout March. We have a goal of $500. We are currently at $280. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for being here. I will change Pokemon against Onix. We're going to bring in Fang. Good job, Punch. I'm proud of you, buddy. Fang, you're up. Alright, Fang. It's a level 14 Onix. Let's Leech Seed this dick. Bind. Okay, that's what we're doing. Alright. Leech Seed. Get a little health back each turn. A little chip damage. Punch kick that Geodude. Yeah, Punch has been kicking the shit out of people. I'll show you our squad after this fight. Alright, Vine Whip! Tackle. Bam! Too easy. Too easy, baby. Fang and Punch. Fang and Punch, baby. Fang and Punch kick the bejesus out of that gym. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Saku received the Boulder Badge from Brock. Thank you. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Saku got 1400 for winning. Wait, take this with you. Saku received TM39 from Brock. Saku put the TM39 in the case. A TM, a technical machine. Okay. Which one did you give us? Rock Tomb. Not the most useful move. Bye, Brock. It was nice to beat you. Check it out. This is our squad right now. Alright, we've got Mankey the Punch the Mankey, Tuskegee the Pidgey, Mickey the Rattata, and Fang the Bulbasaur. That went great. And no one can say that I sat here and grinded for too long and was over-leveled, because Brock had a pretty significant level advantage. And we still beat him up, because he sucks. We are going to heal. So what I'll do is, we're going to go grab our next Pokemon. I'll stream for a little bit longer. I thought that would take a little bit longer to beat Brock. Then again, I'm using Bulbasaur. And, like, I will say this. When they gave Metal types in the game, and they gave Charmander Metal Claw, it really did make Charmander have a shot in that battle. Charmander is much more difficult to use in that one, just because you have a huge type disadvantage. Alright, let's go this way. Hello. Oh, Saku. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this to you. Here you go. The running shoes. Yeah, I got running shoes! Press the B button to run, but only when there's room to run. Well, I must be getting back to the lab. Bye-bye! Check it out, I have running shoes. There's a letter attached. Dear Saku, here's a pair of running shoes from my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. My mom loves me! My mom loves me! Okay, this is Route 3. I want to catch a new Pokemon. I want to catch a new Pokemon, and... Professor Oak's goated. He invented running. Why are you being mean to Professor Oak? What did Professor Oak do to you? I am fully gonna take advantage of typing. I saw you in Viridian Forest! You just called him the goat. Oh, I thought you said he called him a joke. I misread. I'm sorry. I looked at the topic. I thought you said he's a joke. I was like, wow. Gust! Go Tuskegee! Boom! Get the hell out of here, Caterpie. Get out of here, Stinky Joe. You ain't getting nothing. 112 experience points. And here comes the Weedle. And I really don't want to get...
Weedle, Weedle, Weedle.
Boom!
Angry Crow takes flight.
Thank you for sharing, Angry Crow.
Atomic, that's amazing. I love you, Atomic. You're so great. Level 13. I learned Quick Attack. Yeah, baby. I could have called Tuskegee Angry Crow. That would have been funny. Boom! Get the hell out of here. You are not prepared. I am the thing that people are afraid of in this. Alright.
You beat me again!
Yeah, dude. Of course I beat you again. I beat you before. Why do you think you would be... None of your Pokemon evolved. Okay. Let's get Punch back out. I think this dude's gonna use Rattatas. I like shorts! They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear! This is me in a social environment where I have to talk to people. And I'm just like, I like trains! And Pokemon. Okay, you used Rattata. I got Punch. And Low Kick. Okay, you're faster than us. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't care for that. If this doesn't KO, I'm gonna switch, because I don't like that thing dealt 10 damage. Like, don't underestimate Rattata. Rattata is scary. Rattata is scary. Like, it's fast, and it hits harder than you think. Punch got a level up. Punch learned Karate Chop. Hell yeah. Even better. Okay, this is Ekans. I will be 100% honest, I don't have a great answer for Ekans right now. I don't have any Psychic types. So, we'll go with Fang. And we'll just try to do our best here. And it has Intimidate. Because of course it does. I'm gonna Leech Seed your ass. Leech Seed! That way we can get a little bit of our health back. Alright, Wrap. See, again, static damage. Alright, fine. Our Leech Seed will make that irrelevant for the most part. Boop. Boop. You'll get a little bit of that. I hit Leech Seed again. See, I start clicking too quick, and that's going to screw me over at some point, Leer. Alright, you get a free Leer. You get a free Leer, that's fine. It's not the end of the world, I guess. Okay, and now we're going to tackle you. BAM! Ah! I'll wrap you again. I'll wrap you. I'm free. I'm free! You can't wrap me anymore! And I'm going to heal. Don't underestimate early Leech Seed. Leech Seed is great. It's never going to do huge damage on its own, but it's a really nice, solid... Okay. Poison Sting. And Leech Seed. Give me your life. Fang is just biting the shit out of this thing. Like, and critical hit. And that's why Fang's my starter. Good job, buddy. Boop. Level 13, baby. Level 13. Player defeated Youngster Ben. I don't believe it. Believe it, you little shit. Aw, man, there's more bug trainers over here. Can I just get around you? Oh. Oh, no. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. I wasn't looking at you. I just wanted to catch a new Pokemon. You have two? Okay. I chose Rattata. Karate chop that thing. Tackle. Ow. Karate chop! Punch is like, rat! Bam! Get the hell out of here. Okay, a Nidoran. Mickey? Let's see what you can do against a Nidoran. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Okay, you have a level advantage. Quick attack. Growl, okay. Here, set up the growl. And tackle. And growl. Okay, so you're just gonna try to whittle down my attack to nothing. That's fine. Oh, shit, I forgot you have Poison Point. Okay, we need to swap. Nikki's poisoned, and their attack has been reduced to nothing, so this ain't gonna happen. Fang, you are up. I could send in Tuskegee, but I don't want to like just be like, all right, everybody, get ready for Tuskegee to come in and win the day. Tackle. Poof. The good news is we can't be poisoned because we're a poison type. So people forget Bulbasaur is the only Pokemon from your starters who starts off as a dual type. Poison and grass. Alright, cool. I have to use my antidote though, that's annoying. I didn't want to use that. Well, I have to. Alright, I'll use one of my antidotes. That's fine. Mickey deserves it. I like Mickey. Mickey's a good little lad. I have running shoes. Okay, let's go heal everybody up. I'm just gonna have to clear out all these trainers, I guess. I really just wanted to catch another Pokemon, honestly. I just wanted to catch another Pokemon, that's all I wanted. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon back to full health? I sure would. I only failed one catch so far, which is unfortunate because it would have been nice to have the full 5 Pokemon, but that's okay. Life goes on. I'm gonna fight you now. Bring it on. Show me your strength. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? I did not look. Well, I did, but like, not at you. I looked in your direction. Okay, you have 2 Pokemon. Pidgey. Okay, Punch. I don't want you anywhere near this Pidgey. I don't want you anywhere near that shit. I'll show you a real Pidgey. I am not risking Punch. See? See? That's why I switched. I knew that little bastard was going to do that. Tackle. Boof.
Ah, I'll use Gust again.
It's all sound effects. It's just me, you know, an amateur Foley artist. Boof. Get out of here. Get out of here. Tuskegee is the best. Better than all the other Pidgeys. You brought 2 Pidgeys? You brought 2 Pidgeys. Like, are you doing a Nuzlocke? And you just had really bad luck. That would suck. Imagine, like, you're doing a Nuzlocke and, like, it's like, okay, what am I going to encounter on Route 1? Pidgey. What am I going to encounter on Route 2? Pidgey. And, like, I said I'm not doing where I have to catch the same Pokemon. I'm not doing that. But, like, if someone was doing, like, a super, super hard one where they were like, haha, now you have to have 2 Pidgeys, I'd be like, well, this sucks. Like, 1 Pidgey is great. 2 Pidgeys. Are your sound effects going to be in the new Pokemon games? I'm open to, if Nintendo wants to call me, I'd be happy to give them my sound effects. I'm down. I'd be down. I love Pokemon. I'm available to voice Weedle and to make sound effects. Boof. That's the new sound of tackle. Every time you tackle, it's boof. Alright, let's see. There's no trainers down here. Okay, so there's a bug trainer here. So let's... You know what? That's fine. Because Tuskegee's not going to get to do much in the next area, because we're going to be going through Mount Moon, and that is going to suck. Oh, you brought 4 Pokemon. Let me guess. Did you bring 4 Weedles? What did you bring? Alright, Gust. And I love Tuskegee. Tuskegee, honestly, has been an invaluable Pokemon this entire time. Alright, boom. Level 14. And Kakuna. Yes, I will switch. Let's get Mickey in. Remember, Kakunas and Metapods are a really good chance to train under-leveled Pokemon. Mickey is not technically under-leveled, but... Alright, tackle. Oof. I would love to get Super Fang. That'd be great. I love my little Rattata. My little Mickey. He just like... I love that most of the squad is boys, and then you have Punch, who's a female. It's like... Little elegant Punch just sitting there sipping her tea. The boys are like wrestling. Like, alright, and tackle. Always be a little careful because, you know, you may think this thing only knows Harden, but occasionally they do know tackle and stuff. If you catch a Weedle, you can teach it, you know, and it evolves. It can still use the moves it has as Weedle, so you can have like Poison Sting and stuff, which is really handy when you can be like, oh sweet, I can actually dish out some damage as Kakuna. Because normally if you just catch a Kakuna and all it knows is Harden, then you've got to be like, well, quick attack! Boom, get out of here. Ta-ra-ra, boom, da, send that Kakuna away. We'll win the battle today and get a level, yeah. Ta-ra-ra, boom, da, ta-ra-ra, boom, da. It is a Caterpie, we'll make it go away. I don't know why anyone comes here. Alright, Tuskegee, you're up, buddy. Guess what we're gonna do? Gust. Be gone. I mean, early on, you have to, like, it's a Pokemon game. Take advantage of the typing advantages that you have while you have them. Yeah. Oh, you're sending out Metapod? Mickey, tag in. This dude is like,
I brought Caterpie, Weedle, Kakuna, and Metapod.
I'm like, did you just, like, not know that you have the fastest evolving Pokemon? Did you forget? Like, that's the joy of bug Pokemon. You don't have to, with a few exceptions, work very hard to evolve them. They evolve really quick. And Caterpie, evolved. I mean, Butterfree's awesome. Beedrill's great. They're both great Pokemon. They're just very different. I favor Butterfree, but I used a Beedrill, and we named it Wonder in Legends ZA, and I love Wonder. I will say early generation Pokemon games, bug types suffered a little bit from not having the best move pool. Like, Beedrill just doesn't have a lot of great moves late game. Like, you know, you get a couple of really solid moves early game that can be helpful, but then it's like, okay, what can I do here? What's going to help me? Alright, Nikki. We'll just go for another tackle. We got this. It's ours. It's in the bag. Nikki is dominating. And we beat Greg. If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won. Greg, don't be a sour sport. Like, you chose to come here. You chose to be Johnny Mick. I'm gonna battle. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. Alright, cool. What did you just catch? I'm gonna guess Ekans? Bugcatcher James would like to battle. It's a Caterpie. James, you didn't just catch a Caterpie. You've had Caterpie. Don't lie. It's like James from Team Rocket. Like, this is his villain phase where he's like, I just caught the... Oh my god! Ta-da-da, boom, yeah. And it's a Metapod. What did you just catch, dude? You did not just catch a Caterpie. Did you just catch a Metapod? What did you just catch? Ta-da-da, boom, yeah. Well, that is a sturdy Metapod. That is a sturdy-ass Metapod. Damn. Damn. I had a level with N-type advantage. Gust. And not quite enough to level up, but that's okay. Done like dinner. Saku got 132 points. $132 for winning. That says I'm that good. Alright, new area. Right? Right? Let me check the bag. Where's my map? Use. Yeah, this is Route 3. I'm double checking because I don't want anyone to come in and say I didn't obey the rules. So, let me see here. Okay, we got you, we got you, we got you. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's see who we get. Let's see who we encounter. Spearow! Oh, no. Of all the Pokemon that we could have encountered. And I killed it. Tuskegee. Tuskegee! Tuskegee! Tuskegee. Well, so much for that. Fang and Tuskegee are, oh. Well, here's Route 4. Here's Route 4, everybody. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Sometimes you'll have too many Pokemon with you to add anymore. In that case, you should just store some using any PC. Okay, set 6 Pokeballs in my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At most, you can have 6 Pokemon with you. Hello there, laddie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, just for 500. So you'll buy it, am I right? Yeah, I'll buy the Magikarp. I will name you Bargain. Your name is Bargain, the Magikarp. That is your name, henceforth and for always. Say hello to Bargain, everybody. Level 5! Oh, no. Oh, no. Level 5. I'll poke my head into Mount Moon and we'll see what we can get. And then we'll have 6 Pokemon. And I think that will be a very good day for me. I'm gonna see if there's anything on any of these rocks. Hi, Bargain. Hello, Scrimblow. Scrimblow, it's so nice to see you, by the way. It's always nice to see everybody. I love when people jump in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a pebble. I'm sorry again that my schedule has been weird this week. Next week will be more normal. I will put out a schedule on Sunday. Alright, let's see what we get in Mount Moon. There's a lot of cool Pokemon in Mount Moon. Let's see what it is. Zubat. I like Zubat. I'm fine with Zubat. I'm fine with Zubat. Let's see if we can just get an easy catch here. Pokeball, Pokeball, Pokeball. Nope. Astonish. Alright, let's try it again. Pokeball, Pokeball. Okay. They're gonna be one of those. I see how it is. I see how it is. I really don't... I'm gonna try one more ball, and then I'm gonna save my last 3. And we will... Okay. 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 Yeah! Welcome to the team, Zubat! Zubat's data was added to the Pokedex. It forms colonies in perpetually dark places and uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. Give it a nickname. I'm gonna name you... Banshee. Because you use ultrasonic waves. Alright. Cool. We've got... We've got... This is the squad as of now. Fang, Punch, Mickey, Tuskegee, Bargain, and Banshee. I guess I could go finish up those couple of trainers who we haven't fought yet. You know, that way, like, when we come in next time, I'll just be like, we're going into Mount Moon, everybody! Buckle in! Hello. I tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude. Geodude would have been a cool catch. I really like Zubat, though. Zubat's very cool. And Zubat will be handy in the long run. Alright. Are you a trainer? I better take a rest. The tunnel from Cerulean City takes a lot out of you. If you suck, yeah. I came through the Cerulean City tunnel and I'm really tired now. Did you touch me? I didn't touch you. There are some cool Pokemon in that grass. I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed that we encountered a Spearow. I'm not gonna lie, that was a disappointing... That was a disappointing encounter, followed by a disappointing catch. But I'm like, alright, cool. Because, like, there's, like, Sandshrew and Jigglypuff and... I think Ekans if you do Fire Red. Boof, karate chop. Punch is like, get out of here. Get out of here. I am the one that punches. And levels, and we defeated Alas. That's it? Yeah, that's it. You lost. Sorry. Thanks for playing. Come again. I think this dude's gonna use an Ekans. Like, there's a lot of Ekanses. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you wearing shorts? They're the ultimate fabric. Oh, I love shorts. Oh, you're using Spearow. Okay. Neat. Neat. I'm just gonna send Fang in. Fang has type disadvantage, but...
I used Growl.
Alright, I've had enough of your shit, kid. Peck. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Fine. Fine, be that way. Tackle. If you're gonna be a dick about it, then I can be a dick right on back. I was here to have a little fun back and forth, but you swung on Fang? Nope. Banshee got 57 points and grew to level 8. Good job, Banshee. I'm here just getting ready for your event. Have fun, Atomic. I think that's all the trainers in this area.
I lost. I'm a loser. I lost. No, I lost.
And then he just stomps like Rumpelstiltskin and explodes into a million pieces. I'm gonna buy some stuff. I will buy 3 Pokeballs. I don't really need a lot of Pokeballs, but we're gonna buy a couple. Let's buy... I've got 6 potions. I don't really need more potions than that. I'll buy 3 antidotes. And I will buy a Paralyze Heal, just so we have something on hand. And let's just buy 3 potions, just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side, we'll buy 3 potions. This is a very Ash Pokedex, by the way. Like, my Pokedex is not going to be complete because I am not catching Pokemon. I own 6 Pokemon. I could grind and try to get Bargain and Banshee leveled up, but I don't think that would be fun to watch right now. You know? It is part of the game. There is going to be grinding, but I think that we will... I'm having a lot of fun doing this, though. This is great for me. Like, I'll be honest with y'all. There will probably be pop-up streams of me being like, I want to go to the next part, yeah. But we got through it. We had 2 flubs in the form of me failing to catch Pokemon. But you know what? I like our squad. I like who we have. I like who we have. They've done a good job. They're good little Pokemon. I will be back soon. I am going to do a raid, so stick around for a minute, and we'll do a raid. We're going to raid Hockey Faye. Because Faye is streaming. And we'll do a Pebble raid. Let me just get my raid message together here. And there is your raid message. Pebbles, until next time, remember to play more games, be safe, hydrate, have a good day. I will be back soon. It will not be a long wait for us to continue my Pokemon journey because I am fixated on Pokemon games. So I will see you all soon. Until next time, bye-bye.